Picture this, you standing in front of your dream home, keys in hand, and a feeling of accomplishment like no other. That dream, which often feels like it's slipping away, is entirely within reach. How do I know? Because I've been in your shoes. I've faced the same hurdles of saving for a down payment, worrying if I could find a decent home at my price point, and even questioning if I understand the home buying process enough to avoid costly mistakes. But I didn't just overcome them. I turned my home ownership dreams into a reality. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through 4 powerful strategies that could do the same for you. Yes, interest rates are high, the market sucks, but these tactics transformed not only my real estate journey, but my entire life. Let's start with a strategy that completely changed the trajectory of my real estate journey: reconsidering my location. To be completely honest, my dream as a young professional was to live in the heart of a bustling city, ideally in a high-rise where everything I needed was within walking distance. But there was a catch. I was earning a modest $40,000 per year. That's like $32,000 after taxes. And I knew that living my dream life in the city was only going to be feasible through renting. And renting, as convenient as it was, didn't align with my bigger goal of owning a home and growing wealth through real estate. So I made a choice that many would consider unconventional. I decided to compromise on my dream location and stay in Arkansas. That's right, Arkansas, where I graduated from college. And you know what? It turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made. If your current neighborhood seems financially out of reach, it's time to rethink and think outside the box. There's a growing trend of home buyers relocating from high-cost cities to more budget-friendly locations, and the ability to work from home is an absolute game changer. But here's the secret. You don't have to move to Arkansas to make this work. The important thing to remember is that your first home doesn't have to be your forever home. Real estate is a move-up game. So the sooner that you can get into the game and start building equity in an appreciating asset, the better. After a few years in your first home, you can sell it and use the equity that you've built as a down payment on a new house. So remember, don't let the high costs of your dream neighborhood hold you back. Consider expanding your horizons and exploring more affordable areas. Your real estate journey really can start anywhere, and it will take you anywhere. Another strategy that completely revolutionized my real estate journey is starting with an investment property. Now I get it, moving might not be on the table for everyone. Maybe you love your current location or don't have the flexibility that things like remote work can offer. Here's the game changer. You can continue to rent in your desired area while still purchasing an investment property in a more budget-friendly zone. It's like a strategic chess move, if you will, that allows you to build equity that can be your secret weapon for a more expensive home in the future. And you know what's even better? You don't have to take just my word for it. Let me introduce you to Philip Garcia, a real-life success story. Picture this. He was living in California, one of those notoriously high-cost areas, and he too wasn't in the position to buy a home there. But he had a burning desire to build wealth through homeownership. And in an interview with Forbes, Garcia said, "I spent my 20s living in very high-cost areas where I wasn't in a position to buy, but I had always been interested in building wealth through homeownership. So I looked at the savings I had built up by the time I was 31 and identified a market where I could afford to buy a home to rent out and made it happen. The math all looked good, so I did it again and again. Now the results were better than I expected. I have 3 cash flowing assets that have appreciated well since I bought them." And if Philip can do it, so can you. This strategy isn't just about real estate. It's about taking the steps to secure your financial future one baby step at a time. I, like many of you, had a vision for what my first house would look like. It was a spacious home with a yard, a garage, and enough room to just let my ideas roam free. But reality check, the prices of those single-family homes were sky high. I crunched the numbers and it was clear that the dream was slowly slipping away from me. My income was not increasing enough to keep up with rising home prices. But here's where it gets interesting. I didn't compromise on my dream of homeownership, but I did reevaluate what that first home should look like. I had my heart set on a newer 3-bed, 2-bathroom home. However, the market had other plans for me, and it was telling me to think a little smaller. You see, single family homes typically come with a price tag that's around 20% higher than townhomes and 29% higher than condos. It's a reality check for many of us. But here's the twist. Opting for a townhome or a condo for your first purchase isn't necessarily a compromise, but rather a smart choice. Sure, they may not give you a private yard or the personal garage, but what they do offer is intriguing. Picture this, a life in a dense, walkable area with transit, parks, and restaurants just at your doorstep. It's not just a more affordable option, it's also potentially a healthier and more environmentally friendly lifestyle. Plus, these properties often come with shared amenities, which can seriously level up your living experience, especially if you're coming from a luxury rental apartment complex. For me, it meant shifting from my ideal 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home to a more modest 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home built in the 80s. It wasn't perfect. It was only 900 square feet, but it was a crucial move. Why? Because it allowed me to take the plunge into real estate game much faster than I ever thought possible. And in the world of real estate, time is money. So the compromise on space turned into an investment in my future. Keep in mind, your first home might not look like what you had initially imagined, but it could be the ticket to your very own piece of real estate. Now, the fourth strategy that completely reshaped my real estate journey was teaming up with a partner. Dive even deeper into real estate. By that point, I had become a licensed realtor and I had a good grasp on the market. The catch was that I was still limited on cash, but I had this burning desire to start flipping houses and exploring these new real estate ventures. So I joined forces with Kachi, a friend who shared my passion, and together we pooled together our funds and took a leap into the world of real estate investing. Our first mission was we bought a foreclosure, rolled up our sleeves, and turned it into a rental property. It was an exhilarating journey, and it wouldn't have been possible without us partnering up. Teaming up with someone to co-own a property is like a shortcut to pursuing your real estate dreams. You and your buying partner can explore various agreements. Maybe it's an investment property, but maybe not. You could live together as roommates, treating the property purely as investment. Or dive into agreements where one partner pays rent to the other for sole occupancy of the home, but you're purchasing it together. So you both get to take advantage of the fact that it's an appreciating asset. There's a world of possibilities out there. Now with this, there is a key detail you shouldn't overlook when venturing into this strategy. If you are buying a home with anyone that you are not married to, even if they're a family member, it is absolutely imperative to establish a legally binding contract. These documents should outline crystal clear terms for sharing the property and, most importantly, also a plan for dissolving the partnership if the need ever arises. By partnering up, not only did Kachi and I kickstart our real estate ventures, but we also protected ourselves by ensuring that our partnership was backed by legal documents. And this collaboration didn't just mean investing in properties, but it was an investment in our futures. So here we are at the end of our journey through 4 strategies that have the power to make your homeownership dreams a reality. I hope you now understand that those dreams are not slipping away, but they are entirely within reach. Yes, I know, it's a tough market out there. Those interest rates can be intimidating. But remember these tactics when you get discouraged. They not only changed my real estate journey, but I firmly believe that they can do the same for you. If you're ready to embark on your home buying journey and need an exceptional real estate agent by your side, I'm here to make that connection for you. Simply click the link in my bio, provide a bit of information about your criteria, and I'll ensure you get connected with someone great. Not quite sure how to kickstart your home purchase? Dive into this video where I walk you through the detailed steps of the home buying process. I'm Nicole, real estate broker, and my mission is to empower you to buy, sell, build, or even invest with confidence. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one.